Hello, hello, hello. Guten Morgen, Guten Abend, Guten Tag, or Guten Nacht, depending on how times are for you. I'm not gonna do a long intro this time. I'm just going to say we're going to be talking about something that's a lot like PcPartPicker, but it's a mobile app and it's good. Brand, it's good. Corsair is always good. So let's get. Oh yeah. This one. This one's good. Other parts. We'll need some fans as well. So let's search like some Corsair QL or whatever, because that's the kind of case fan that I would want to get. It's kind of hard to find case fans on this app. This is a little bit of a deficit to it, but not really a big one. Okay, and now we have a full PC build. What should we call it? I don't know. Let's do something original. Like, yeah, build for YouTube. Wow. So why should you even use this over PcPartPicker on mobile? After all you need to do to get it on mobile is just go to your browser and go to PcPartPicker.com. Well, there are quite a few pros and a few cons. So, first, the big thing is it has a way better interface. Like, several times better for mobile users. On PcPartPicker, you're going to be encountering tiny little buttons. And other buttons that are just links that take you to a different web page. And then that will take, like, years to load up. And then to go back, it'll mess up. If you go back, it'll mess up your part list. It's great. It's great for keyboard and mouse users who have a fast PC, but for tablet users or phone users, not so much. So that's where this software has an advantage. It's got a great mobile UI, as far as I'm concerned. Secondly, I've already talked about this a tiny bit, but it's better optimized. It'll run so many times faster than PcPartPicker. PcPartPicker, I think, was designed for people who have desktops that have like a minimum spec to them that can, maybe run some games, and will also run PcPartPicker. Well, guess what? This one was designed for tablets, and it runs well on tablets. Thirdly, and this is very important, it may be lacking features in PcPartPicker, but the developer is great. I've talked to the dev, Codewaster, is his name by the way, a few times. He's implemented quite a few things I've suggested. I don't know, maybe they're good suggestions, or maybe he implements everything. I don't know. I like to think they're good suggestions. And it has improved significantly since I got it and started using it. Some decisions have been made that I think are a little weird, like having RGB strips but not a separate tab. Like having a separate tab for RGB strips but not a separate tab for case fans. But I'm sure it'll all get sorted out as time goes on. So what are the cons about this one? Okay, so fewer features, like I said. PcPartPicker has basically everything down that you can need to build a PC. All the different parts. Everything. Okay, and this doesn't, but it is actually heading in that direction, so maybe it'll be feature complete soon. Worse filtering. This is kind of a problem. You're gonna get a lot of errant things. You're going to be missing a lot of stuff that you actually did want from like websites. And thirdly, and this is pretty big, there's no cloud saves or anything. Everything you have is stored locally. You can't even present a link to other people so they can look at it. That is the biggest thing for me, honestly. And finally, it only supports Amazon as a source. This can be a little bit of a problem when other sites have much better deals than Amazon, but you're still stuck with Amazon. I mean, it's not as big of a deal as maybe it could be since Amazon does sell everything, but you could get a better price at a different place, and this app will not know. So, that's about the pros and cons of this app. It's really nice. I would greatly recommend it to everybody. And now, let's do another PC build.
Actually, what I meant by making a new build was, in fact, showing you the old build to show you what else you can add to the list besides just PC parts by themselves. So let's start with a mouse, like how the Logitech G502. It may appear that it's up on the top there, but I in fact want the Lightspeed version, not the normal version, so I have to search for it. Next, let's get a keyboard. So how about the Apex, not the APEC, the Apex Pro. That's a good keyboard, you know, Steel Series, always a good brand. So what else should we get? How about a game controller? Sorry about that. Like the DualSense, that's always a good one. I mean, some people would say it's terrible, but now let's get a monitor. How about a mid-range monitor like the Samsung Odyssey G9? Let's see if we can search it right. Only a couple $1,000, it's fine. And now there's another thing that you can do. Not that, that's wrong. You can do custom parts. Here's just a quick overview of them, just to see them. You can pause the video if you want to see more. Well, I guess that's all for our video today. Like or dislike, and I guess if you like, you should probably subscribe. And have a nice day. That last one's in order. See you next time.